Hey YouTube, you have Leonard here. Bringing guys and gals, Shiunji-ke no Kodomotachi. Shiunji-ke, Children Shiunji family, we're here, we're alive. Episode number 10. What is up? What is good? I'm ready. When they Yo, Emil, it's true. Whenever in Shiunji-ke you have the background guys who are always talking about like the Shiunji girls, it gives me these horrible rent-a-girlfriend flashbacks. When those guys are always just looking at Cheeseburger and like, yo, man, she's hot. Yo, I tapped that. I'm like, yeah, okay, why? I was like, Ragey, why do we need this commentary? I understand what you're trying to do, but we don't need it. It's kind of gross. I'm not going to lie. Oh, gosh. Yeah, James, it should. We know it, but he's just like, he's a, I don't know. For those who don't know, we're talking about Rent-a-Girlfriend because Rent-a-Girlfriend had a crazy chapter, and obviously same author, mangaka. So, yeah, so Rent-a-Girlfriend's been the topic for the past 24 hours. But anyway, we talk Shiunji-ke here, guys. We talk Shiunji-ke. Let's hop into his reaction. Oka retrieval arc / the disappearance of Oka. Shiunji is ongoing. However, we had good news at the end of the last episode where it seems as if Arata has found Oka, which, again, as we know, she's thinking about soulmates and things like that, how that's going to continue to drive home that point. And I think, well, I know, we're going to see a change with regards to Oka probably as a result of this, as this is her character arc. Yeah. I'm telling you, James, I was so angry that day. I look back when I rewatched those reactions. I was so angry. I was so angry at this man. Oh, gosh. Anyway, guys, for good reason, by the way. But, of course, follow me on Twitch. Link in the search box down below. We're doing my live reactions come through. We have a good time here. Oka, the girl who does... She doesn't. Oka actually goes against the founding virtues of our channel. It's true. But we'll see. Let us begin, everyone. Smash that like button. It is greatly appreciated. We're going to begin. We're going to start this episode. Pull up the timer. Here we go. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Peak Leonard is Rage Leonard. I highly disagree. I hate Rage Leonard. Rage Leonard and Crying Leonard are very popular, and I hate both. I just want to... Honestly, I want to be laughing Leonard. I love to watch anime and laugh. Best vibes. When I'm angry, yeah, I don't prefer Rage either. Yo, Nokotan sucked. Let's not talk about Nokotan ever again. Man, Oko is such a lovely daughter. Or I guess I say is a lovely daughter. You know what I mean. Hmm. So I'm assuming this is obviously not present, but this is probably like post the whole thing that happened with the family and learned they're not really his children, etc. That's my assumption anyway. That must have happened like just like before these events took place. With her leaving. Time for my opening. Honestly, I agree. I honestly thought that I was going to drop Nokotan so much earlier. I after episode 4 or 5, I thought it was over. Whatever the episode was when I broke, I thought that was literally going to be the end. I never thought I'd get past episode 2. And then after episode 5 or whatever, I really thought it was over for me. My anger at Bashime just took everything over the top. Nah, I stand by it. Bashime sucked. Get him, Arata. And obviously, you guys recognize again, like the moments that are happening in the opening, like I said before, represents kind of like pivotal points in the character's development arcs. So obviously, you see in the background Oka wearing the same clothing she is right now. Again, because we're in Oka's arc, and there's a pivotal point of development for her character. Oh, you watch Psyche-ke? You know what's funny? I know Psyche-ke well. I've never watched it once in my life. Always seen video clips and things like that. I used to love playing with him in what was it, Jump Superstars? And she's down. Arata's just like, yo, can you just stop? Another anime I highly recommend, School Rumble, for those who want to go way back. Well, back. Get her, Arata. Girl, like, no, you cannot. You cannot walk at all. I keep saying this, guys. And I know it was his character. Arata, good man. Could argue best man. No one is more clutch this season than Arata. You didn't like School Rumble? Nah, School Rumble is literally one of my favorite series. Perfect mix of romance and randomness. Absolutely love this series of passion. It gets better the more times you watch it. I'm not gonna lie, if I don't know how they're just staying home watching all this go down. I would have gone on a bus like literally after and be like, "No, we got to get down here." The dad too? Alright, let me know, Sarah. I'm telling you, with all this stuff going down, there's no way I could have just stayed home, knowing that they're literally in the middle of Mount Fuji. And the moment Oka lost signal, would be like, nah. James, why must you hate so much on Kotana? Why? I mean, you're in the middle of the rain. You're on a mountain. This really is not your fault. The fact you're even carrying her is amazing. Careful. I generally dislike the dad, personally. Wait, that's why? She thought that she... I'm not gonna lie. In my opinion, a slight L for Oka. But it's also sad. Because that's how much this was bothering her, that she wanted to talk to her mom about everything that's happening. I do feel bad. And this is how you can see that, again, this is clearly taking its toll on her. Father's not her father. Her family, brothers and sisters, not really her brothers and sisters. It's easy to say that, but still. This is actually the most realistic response to this whole situation I've seen. Tell him, Arata. My boy! Oh, I love this. Look at my goat. Could you imagine Manabu saying this? That would be funny. Word. Yeah, I figured same voice actor. You can hear Manabu pretty well. Actually, no, I hear Goblin Slayer more. See, I'm telling you, I was just like, I was like, how could you not, after they're not responding, make your way down there? Yeah, Manabu being a Porikta, if we look back on, is really bad. Definitely L sisters plus Shion. L for Shion as well. Bonri easy. See, good job, Minami. Good job. Minami's like, yo, it wasn't me. Minami, honestly, is just like, yo, I care about Oka, but I can't lose Arata. I just fell in love with him. I can't lose him. Bro, leave Shion alone, man. Shion don't be bothering anybody. Man's the chillest man alive. I respect Minami. Why you always lying? W for Bonri, by the way. Bonri realizes right away. Okay, L for Bonri now. Never mind. Shion is a bum. I need all of you guys to leave Shion alone. No, you definitely cannot tell them. Yeah, real talk. I would have laid into Oka. I would like, man, forget you all. Alice is dead. As I said, if you're waiting for an arc for Bonri, she's literally the last one. She's the last one to get her arc. Yes, Kazuma style. We believe in gender equality. Facts. I know, right? No, James, you'd be shocked. You'd be shocked even at that age. You would be shocked. I've heard it. I've heard it from children of that age in my family. Oka? She's like, dang. Does not even know what to do. That's a good shot, by the way. Y'all got school too. Oh, I forgot about this. Oh no. Dogo will definitely cooking, but I forgot Arata got sick. Shoot. Which makes sense, by the way. Man overexerted himself and everything. Oh, dang. Oh, shoot. Hey, the dad came through. James, you gotta believe. Believe in Oka, man. Not gonna lie. W for the dad. We don't have an absent dad, which is number one, amazing. I'm sure he was on a business trip because the man is loaded. He flew all the way back because all this stuff he found out was going on. Not gonna lie, W for the dad. Maybe I was too hasty in my judgment. Very understandable, by the way. I stand by this. Oka's feelings are the most understandable of everyone in the family. That's facts. And we know he wanted to, but I guess he had the agreement with the mother not to say anything. For obvious reasons, I get why. But I completely agree with Oka, that's a very mature take. The father is probably hurting the most. Oh, I love this. Oh, this is so beautiful. Arigato. I love this episode. Non-absent dad equals best series ever. Massive W. Massive W. I was wrong on the dad. I apologize. I put respect on the dad's name. Y'all want to get it. Bro's struggling. Ooh. The heck? Dang! Dang! Why did Kotono get shafted? Why did Kotono get shafted? We know why. There's no telling what Kotono might do if we live alone. That's crazy. That's crazy. But it's not wrong. Then again, can you leave Minami alone? With Arata? Yeah. Cucked. I'm not gonna lie, as much as I defend Kotono, on this one, I 100% agree with Bondary. I understand him. Look at what she's been doing. Like, Kotono's too bold and desperate. Mm. Kotono's really just like, y'all leave me alone. So now you have Oka checking on Arata. Ah. Tsundere disease. So now we get confirmation that we knew this, but obviously Oka loves him. The twin connection. So. Hmm. Oka full on confessing while the man is completely asleep. Which, by the way, guys, never works out well. No, these guys are way too relaxed about it. What? No, just stop talking. Just stop talking, please. Kotono, please just stop talking. Smooth brain. Oh, shoot! Wait! Oka, no! Oka, no, he's asleep! I mean, this is a W for Oka, but it's also an L. But I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I love how they're all just chilling, all this is happening, and Oka just had massive... Yo, did I just destroy my camera? Oh, no. I got too crazy. I broke the camera. Oh, no. My bad, guys. I'm still here. Good job, Oka. Dang. The kiss? The confession? Oh, I love the smile, though. Bros, wait, time out, guys. Is that because he's sick? It looks like he's blushing. Oh, yo! It's over! Oka, no! Oka, no! Massive W, but massive L. Oka was the danger all along. GG. You know what? No, maybe I'm biased. I respect it. All of y'all over here worried about Kotono this, Kotono that. There's a reason Kotono was confronting Oka. Oka is the one to watch out for. Now that Oka's awake and she's woke to her feelings, it's over. Oh, that is crazy. We're all biased. This was Kotono, I'd be raging. I can say this right now. I'm very good about trying to split certain biases. I'm telling you guys right now, I believe in consent, so this violates that clearly. This was also just wrong. As I'm saying, the channel policy, first and foremost, remember, first rule of the Leonard GJ1X Twitch, YouTube, whatever, so when we believe in consent. And Oka violated the first rule. But dang it, we like Oka, so we don't care. Massive development, love the kiss, love this whole moment. The best part about this is the fact that it wasn't she confessed and kissed, and then it's just like whatever, so the audience just knows. The fact that Arata is awake for all of this happening means massive development for Oka. Even if she doesn't realize that Arata knows, Arata's 100% aware of how she feels, and this is, it's bad for Oka, but it's also really good for Oka because that means that he's viewing her in a different light. Channel policy is don't like girl. Oh gosh, I'm so glad I didn't read that loud. James is not wrong. If you know, you know. That's probably one of the more controversial things I've said, but we digress. Oka is the Walter White here. I am the... Oh, wait. Emil. Oh, no. Wait. I gotta play this. Hold on. The Breaking Bad scene.
I am not in danger, Skylar. I am the danger.
Oka's just like, I am the danger. Oh, Oka's Walter White, Shion is Jesse. I can't. Okay, let me kill the timer. But guys, great episode. Absolutely great. Chef's kiss. I love this. And again, maybe I'm biased. Sorry, give me 1 second. I'm a little biased. But again, this for me was my favorite episode of the series. And I love the Minami stuff. The Minami stuff was great. But you can't underscore the level of development and the plot point. Like, there's actually one of the most plot relevant things to happen in the series. Oka to Koto the next episode, I am the danger. You have no idea, Emil. You have no idea. Like, what she just did, and no one's aware of it except for Arata, but what she just did, in my opinion, puts her leaps and bounds over everybody else, because no one has been that level of direct. Like, there's no mistaking it. And, Arata's dense, so who knows? But there's no mistaking at this point, because she outright confessed her feelings and proceeded to kiss him on the lips, knowing that he was asleep. By the way, if you ever think someone's asleep, there's always the possibility that they're half awake or they're fully awake and they're just trying not to show it. Don't do anything that you're going to regret when people are asleep. Be better. Be better. I've exposed people like that. But we digress. Ruby and Yuki are proud. Oh, gosh. Definitely Ruby. Oh. Great episode. I don't even know what to say. And just to touch on some other points, why this is my favorite episode. Best girls not equally best ship. I agree. Right now, I love Mina. I love Minami as a character, but as I said before, if you look at purely the plot lines, right? The plot lines are the strong, and this is why I'm also a little worried that Oka doesn't win in the end. Because if this is like quintessential quintuplets, where the plot lines. Well, no, the story really pointed to Itsuki, and I'll say this time and again that Itsuki should have won. But the best girls were obviously clearly Nino and Miku, who clearly have the strongest connection and love towards Futaro, and have the most going for them in terms of the plot, aside from Itsuki. Itsuki had the most. And none of them won. So, I don't know, I think I'm scarred because of that. Mama last week was in danger, this week it's Oka. I don't know, guys. The Oka thing with regards to, like, the twin connection, their story, their relationship, like, everyone has, like, someone they're close to. Arata and Oka are the closest ones for each other. Like, obviously, Arata cares about the whole family, but you see in flashbacks and things like that, he spends the most time with Oka. Him and Oka were like this Partially because of the fact that they were twins. They were the closest in age. They were always together doing stuff. They have the strongest relationship. Oka has the strongest feelings towards Arata. I stand by this, and while I hate that people downplay Kotono's feelings, I firmly believe that part of Kotono and her feelings and things like that, I don't know. It's hard to explain. Kotono's weird. It's hard to explain Kotono. And Minami legitimately has feelings now for Arata, but Oka has the most legit feelings, in my opinion. The connection is the strongest. I think her story is the best. And I'm like, 40-something chapters into this? And I still feel the same way, quite frankly. So as I said, I love this episode. W for the dad. I think the dad stuff was a really underrated portion of this episode. Mainly because of the fact that we just don't really expect the dad to be that relevant. We just assume, like most anime dads, he dropped the secret and he's gonna out the story. Him dropping everything to come back home, him really showing he has a clear, earnest care about the family, and he's actually featured is really, really nice, and I just appreciate that. This is the type of story where the dad should be like, would in most cases be non-present, or he's just there for plot convenience. I like the fact that he did something here. So I love that. I love the moment between Oka and Arata on the mountain. I love when you see Arata struggling and he pushes himself. And it really mirrored the Minami episode where he's like pushing himself. He's on the bike and Minami's like holding on to him, like staring at the broad shoulders. Like when you look at Arata, someone who's like supportive, someone who can carry the weight of the world and in turn carry the weight of their feelings. And for Oka, it's the same thing where she like holds on to him, feeling his back and like the broad shoulders. And she's just like, she feels safe. And when she's able to like tell him in part the reason why she went and everything like that, I'm just like, I really like Arata's character and I love how it just plays with everybody. And I guess from now we're going to see what happens. We will go from there. By the way, this end screen is pretty funny because like if you look at it, I'm just looking at the ending clip on Crunchyroll. I love how this shows all their like emotions. How like Oka's the tsundere looking at Arata. Minami's like the Genki girl who's laughing, smiling, but clearly in love. Banri's the one who's in love, and she's like the older, mature vibes and inquisitive. Kotono's just like, ooh, Nichan. And then like, Seiya's actually mostly like, Seiya looks at like Arata in this with pure inquisition, just like, I don't know. I've never really paid attention, but now I am. Kotono's a shy weirdo. Oh, James, I definitely agree on the Jinshi thing. Kotono's just weird because she had feelings even before, which means she was in love with someone who came from the same womb. Like, what the hell is wrong? Sweet home Alabama. Unlike Rent-A-Girlfriend, everyone in the family is hating on Kazuya. I know, right? Completely different. That's another thing. As much everyone wants to, like, and again, I've defended Kazuya's family a little bit on this, and I blame Kazuya. But it's true. I'm telling you, man, Kazuya, Kazuya gets so much hate. Some of it warranted, some of it just not. Trust me, James, someone who heard of some stuff that go down the light novel, I agree. Ooh. Okay, I guess we're done here, guys. I got a dip. Yeah, I got a dip. I'm heading out here, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Great episode. Like the video if you like the video. Subscribe if you like my content. It's greatly appreciated as always. And with that, I'm Leonard. Ooh. I'm Leonard and I'm out. Take care, everybody. And of course, have a good one.